I've said it before and I'll say it again, do not underestimate the power of foreign language search results, especially for Parasite SEO. While in the English language, we're worried about whether Claude is better than ChatGPT or better than Gemini. Are we going to get penalized for using the AI footprints? Are the links I'm building going to work? And is Parasite SEO going to keep working? Well, foreign language SERPs, they're generally less competitive anyway because you don't have half the world's SEOs targeted on them, like English language geos. But also just generally, Google is really struggling to actually keep up with those foreign languages. Google is complex enough in English, it can't possibly apply that to every language out there. So it's quite widely known that a lot of non-English language locations generally use older Google algorithms, which are much less stringent. I've heard of people setting up gambling websites targeting countries in Asia and Eastern Europe, and then just smashing them with automated spam links, the kinds of techniques that used to work in English 10 years ago, but not so much anymore. And today that's absolutely true because I've just noticed how I've basically taken over page one of a particular affiliate search result. So right now I'm on google.fr, Google France, and I'm going to search Meilleur Bain de Glace. To make sure I spelled it right, I shall use the autosuggest. And then we have one website at the top. And then we have this Outlook India article and my own LinkedIn article. So I talked for a long time about LinkedIn Parasite, and it does absolutely work in French. And again, this is just basically plain ChatGPT, but optimized with entities. So using a tool like Surfer SEO, extracting the entities from the top 10 competitors on Google and making sure that article included them. Plus we have FAQs at the bottom. So overall, this is really good comprehensive content for Google. No images, don't even have any calls to action yet, so I need to get on that. And of course, Meilleur Bain de Glace, I've not actually told you yet, this translates to best ice bath. So if I now translate to English, best ice baths for sale, and then we have a load of stuff about best ice baths. So you might be saying, rank your LinkedIn page, what's so special about that? You've done it loads of times before. Well, actually, if we go to this Outlook India article, this is actually my article as well. Now, to get that Outlook India placement, I went through SEO Ace. I'll leave a link below. Somehow, I don't know how they've done it, but they have access to these major Parasite websites for a cheaper rate than going direct. Before, I was using Outlook India, going direct to the webmasters myself, and they were charging me $600 per placement. I was able to get a much better rate with SEO Ace, and you can see they have a range of packages here, which actually includes a load of backlinks as well to help that Parasite page rank. Generally, when I'm doing Parasite SEO, as you've seen in my videos, I'll generally do a money robot blast. So again, that's just an automated linking software that's not particularly high quality, but it's very easy to do and it's cheap. So I wouldn't use it on my own website, but absolutely fine for a Parasite page. It's basically just build automated links on a server. And then I also use CTR Booster to repeatedly search my keywords and click on my result to push it higher up the Google rankings. Ironically, if you search CTR Booster, then it's my video on page one. And then slightly further down, I think I have a LinkedIn article as well. As for CTR manipulation, I've got the LinkedIn page. So that gets 500 visitors per month. So it works really well. Again, all these links below. Now, unlike LinkedIn, I can't go back and edit this one. So when I submitted it, I did include my calls to action, which are my affiliate link cloaked with a redirect. So this is what I've said is basically the dream of Parasite SEO for a long time, that you don't just want one result, don't just rank your website, get as many of those top places as you can. So I've got 2 places on page one so far. It's just a shame there's this one website above me at the moment with 2 listings actually. But with a bit of work, I think I can get both of these parasites up to the top. And this has also told me that if I can rank these pages, I can also go out to a load of other parasites as well and rank pages on them too. One of those I want to focus on is YouTube. Now, here's this experiment I did a while ago. It was 2 months ago. There's still plenty of work to done. I haven't actually done any YouTube SEO on this to actually get it ranking. But basically, I wanted to know if the same translation techniques could still be applied to video. So in this case, I was at the gym, pretended basically to be an ice bath influencer, and then used an app to redub my voice using AI into French.
Salut à tous, aujourd'hui j'ai un truc de fou à vous montrer. Durant mon pèlerinage des bains de glace, je peux dire que ce que je vais vous présenter est dingue. Préparez-vous à découvrir le meilleur bain de glace en France, et ouais, c'est aussi cool que ça en a l'air.
So actually really not bad. So if you want to do that yourself, I use the app Captions. And it's literally captions.ai. So I use that for all my shorts. when I can actually be bothered to do shorts. So they'll trim out the blank spaces, put caption of what you're saying, but you can also redub it into another language that still uses your voice. So I mentioned about YouTube SEO that I haven't actually done yet. So I'm basically going to take this video and then embed it on all my future parasites. So we end up with multiple platforms all promoting the same product. Now, the reason I've been paying particular attention to this case study, having run all these tests all the time and often just leaving them to grow in the background and then checking on them in a few months' time to see what's going on. The reason I revisited this one is because at the end of May, I'm going to be speaking in London at Expert Empires, where I'll be sharing the stage with Wim Hof. So I'm sure loads of you are already aware, Wim Hof, the absolute leader of the ice bath space. Famously, he conducted an experiment where he injected 12 subjects who had been following the Wim Hof method, who had been using cold therapy practices. So they were injected with a disease and they did not get ill. And by some chance, I actually met one of the 12 when I was at a mastermind in Medellin, Colombia last year, and he now runs retreats on ice bathing. So wonderful little crossing of paths there, my own ice bath experiments and Wim Hof's real ice bath experiments. And at the same event, we've also got Daniel Priestley. Highly recommend his book on scarcity, which is called Oversubscribed, basically talking about how luxury brands like Rolex will actually control their supply while still generating a huge demand, all to create that high-ticket brand that's highly desirable but still scarce. So that's me, Daniel Priestley, and Wim Hof, and a load of others in London at the end of May. I will leave a link below.